There's no doubt your children will hear about the mass theater shooting in Colorado.
And they may have fears or concerns. No surprise. 10 on your side, Stephanie Harris talked to a family counselor about how best to deal with such a sensitive subject. Stephanie.
Well, your first reaction may be to hide this from your children. You want to protect them, but it's almost impossible. And that is why experts encourage parents to be proactive here. Talk about what happened. Here's how you can do it.
The Dark Knight movie itself is probably not one for young kids, but even Nemo and Brave can seem scary when they hear about what happened in that Colorado theater.
A tragedy like this is an intrusion into the safety of their world, so it's very important that parents do bring it up.
How you bring it up depends on the child's age and personality. With kids 4 to 6 years old, Counselor Gary Rothfuss suggests spending just a few minutes reassuring them. The 7 to 12 crowd is where things get more intense.
Loud bangs came from the right of the theater. Smoke took over the entire theater.
When that age group sees these images, they know it's real. And no matter how small the possibility, it could happen to them. So talk about it and then wait.
They need to absorb it, and it's not unusual for children at that age to not necessarily ask questions when you're speaking to them, but maybe an hour or a day later or a week later.
Some will be just fine. Others may become clingy or nervous. If your child tends to be a worrier, Rothfuss says respect that. Tell him it's okay to be afraid. If he doesn't want to go out in large crowds, don't force it. Take it step by step and trust your gut.
It really is accurate for parents to tell kids that these kind of incidents are terrible and they don't happen very often, and that there are not a lot of bad people like this around.
Rothfuss also sees this as a good time to talk to teenagers. And you may have to press them a little bit more because, as he says, in general, teens' worlds revolve around themselves. And he suggests parents try to get their teens to acknowledge this tragedy, how it affects the victims and the families, and tell them that it is okay to be upset. Stephanie Harris, 10 on your side.